Mytheriah's Creation, Part 2. After the planet was created and life was given, the Numen ruled over the lesser beings, while reporting anything and everything directly to the gods. However, Eldath oversaw and cared for the human race. Eldath created the humans a special piece of ground with plentiful gardens that provided food year-round. She sought to their every need. Humans above all had it the best. The Numen didn't interact with the races that they created very often and acted above them, though the people still worshipped them. It was survival of the fittest, and unfortunately, some didn't last long. Eldath had brought it to the attention of Itar that the Numen were being cruel to their creations. Itar, enraged, immediately inspected Mytheriah and found the allegations from Eldath to be true. The Numen had the population building structures and shrines for worship. The population was being treated as slaves. Displeased with the Numen, Itar placed restrictions on them, forcing them to do what they were created for, and the freedom to roam and do as they please was taken from them. Most were okay with Itar's ruling, for they were just glad the punishment wasn't worse. Itar instilled the fear of God in the Numen, not as one would fear an enemy, but how one would fear their father, for they have done wrong and must be punished. However, one Numen named Ulrus was full of anger and hate, brushed off his punishment, though he still was performing his godly duties, ensuring the sun would rise and fall every day, and protecting against other alien beings who might try to visit Mytheriah or harm the planet. Isolated and all alone, Ulrus begins building a castle-type structure on an asteroid near the sun. Ulrus uses his magic to protect it against the sun's radiation and heat. Years go by, and Eldath becomes pregnant with child. Itar is wishing to have a son, however Eldath isn't concerned with the sex of the infant. She will love it all the same. All but one Numen congratulated the expecting gods. Yep, you guessed it, Ulrus. His absence was noted. Itar paid Ulrus a visit, finding his home on the asteroid. Congratulations on the home. It's magnificent, Itar said to Ulrus. Thank you, my lord, Ulrus replied, though it was obvious that he didn't want to talk and the tension grew. Itar told Ulrus that he was missed at the celebration today. Ulrus stood silently. Very well, Itar says to Ulrus. I shall take my leave. You are doing a fine job protecting Mytheriah. Knowing the Numen Ulrus was angry, Itar left to give him space. Months go by, and the little god has been born. Eldath and Itar named their baby boy Ulik. Ulik grew up around all the Numen, and even Ulrus started coming back into the fold. However, it was clear Ulrus was infatuated with Eldath. Ulrus made several advances towards Eldath, and all were met with hostility. It's unclear why Eldath never took these issues to Itar. Itar and Eldath raised Ulik to be a kind and loving god, but also how to be strong and defend himself if necessary. Ulik grows faster than a normal human baby, and by the age of 10, he is an adult. Itar believes it's time to make Ulik the messenger of the gods. Ulik will deliver messages between Itar and the other Numens. The young god was extremely excited for his role, almost certainly a kid at heart. He performed his job flawlessly. Everything was looking good. The Numen was performing their duties and not bullying the creatures of the planet. Ulrus, however, after years of isolation, was yearning for someone like Eldath to spend his time with. Driven to the point of seeking counsel with Itar to make a request. This is the beginning of the steady decline into darkness for Ulrus. Part 3, coming soon.